Oh, I'm so glad you're all inside now. Yay! Welcome to CMX Summit. My name is Beth McIntyre. I'm the Director of Community at Bevy, and I lead the CMX community. And I am so happy to see you all. Thank you for your high fives and your handshakes and your hugs in line. I think I talked to most people, but if we haven't met yet, please make a point of coming to say hi this week, because I want to put names to faces, and I see a lot of familiar faces. I see some faces that are sort of familiar, because like your profile picture's like this big on my computer, and then I see faces that I have never seen before. So everybody, welcome. Our mission at CMX is to advance the community industry and help professional community builders thrive. We do that, of course, through our online community space, our courses, our guides, our reports, our surveys, our virtual and in-person events around the world, through our CMX Connect directors, and, of course, CMX Summit. I always like to think of the first CMX Summit I ever went to was CMX Summit 2018, and it was the first ever corporate conference I attended. And when I got there, everyone was so genuine and polite and kind and like authentic and wanted to help me with my challenges and wanted to help me solve my problems. And it really felt like this beautiful gathering of people. And I thought, wow, corporate conferences are amazing. The people at corporate conferences are amazing. Well, you can imagine my surprise then when I went to another corporate conference, and it was different. So the attendees are truly what makes CMX Summit a magical place. It has always been a place for genuine connections, and attendees have always raved about the people that they meet at CMX Summit. We've always kind of taken a more traditional corporate conference format where we have keynotes one day and workshops the next day, and the like moments for meeting and connecting kind of happen in between and are like accidental, which serendipity is beautiful and like has a time and place. But this year we've made some changes to kind of create a more like purposeful and engaging and action-driven event. And so I'm going to talk about those changes. One of them is to ensure a real shared experience. We're all moving in one stage. So that means when things go wrong and we're going to run late, it doesn't matter, because we're all here together. Right? Yeah. We're going to take part in the same conversations. We're going to learn the same insights. We're going to walk away with shared takeaways. And you're just going to sit next to the same person for a little longer, so you have more opportunities to turn to your neighbor and connect with them. The next thing is our agenda. So instead of dedicating one day to keynotes and one day to workshops, we've got keynotes and workshops and panels and fireside conversations and our new session format, Hot Takes, all kind of interspersed in the agenda on both day one and day two. Hot Takes are 7-minute deep dive sessions, no action, or no fluff, all action. And I really want to hear from you about your experience with them. So we do send out a survey, of course, at the end of the event. Make sure you share if you liked them, if you didn't, what you do differently, because I want to hear what you think of these ones. And the last one, we've always had kind of a mix of like action and then big theory conversations like, why is this important kind of sessions? And I believe that everyone in this room knows why this is important. So this year, we're moving away from the theory and really diving into that super actionable. One of the ways we're ensuring this is with the CMX Summit Action Guide. That's the title page. That's the real title page. This was inspired by a conversation with Brian Oblinger, who is a speaker and a longtime CMX friend. He said, wouldn't it be cool if attendees had like a takeaway with all their learnings in one place? Yes, Brian. So we did it. The action guide is a digital workbook that each speaker has a section. You'll find speaker info, session details, links to recordings, links to slide decks, and in some cases, continued learning with like worksheets and frameworks that were discussed in the session. So, yes, everything is recorded. Yes, you will get access to it, hopefully next week. Yay! The last thing I'm going to say before we move on to our unforgettable event, take a moment, because everyone in this room, this is one of the only rooms in the world where everyone in the room knows what the community industry is. So you don't have to explain what the industry that you work in is. You can actually talk to people and like get super super in the weeds. These people have faced the same challenges. They have celebrated the same wins. They might have even solved the problems that you are trying to solve. You might have solved problems that they are trying to solve. So as you move through the next few days, keep that in mind. I want you to connect. I want you to have conversations, because together we bloom. Okay, I had to shout out the swag. How cute are these shirts? So cute. So now it's my absolute honor and privilege and pleasure to introduce our illustrious MC for the next 2 days. I'm thrilled to welcome her back to the CMX Summit stage. Please give a huge welcome and round of applause for Margot Miller.
Thank you, Beth. Flower power. She had like the cool bell bottoms and the flower shirt. I'm just corporate MC vibes, so Beth, she's too cool. Welcome, everyone. CMX 2025. Yes. As Beth said, my name's Margot Miller. I am here for the next 2 days to usher you through everything that we have, no matter what time of day that is. You just do what I say. When it go out, come back in. I'm going to walk you through everything so that we're okay together and tell you what to expect. Now, I'm also a TEDx speaker and an expert on connection, and I am also a Canadian. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay, there must be some Canadians in the audience. Canadians, where are you at? Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, if you're from the US and you just came from nearby, wasn't that hard, give me a yell. All right, you're a little louder than the Canadians. I thought I was going to get like 3 Canadians. That was awesome. Okay, how about international? I know some of you came from outside North America. Give me a yell. What a fantastic international crowd. I love that here. Like Beth was saying, this is such an amazing place because as community builders, so that's my background too, we understand each other and this like really special feeling that we're not just in these roles that kind of like plug in separately. We know that we're the heart of so many new things, of new technologies, of new movements. It's all community at the heart of it, and it's really amazing to be in that place with all of you. And so after my life as a community builder, now this is what I do, and I've been able to kind of travel around the world doing this and wearing different fun suits. And along the way, I've learned a really cool exercise that I want to share with you to just get us all kind of like aligned at the beginning of the day here. So I'm going to ask you to do a little exercise with me, all right? So sit up straight and just move kind of to the front of your seat, okay? You're going to feel good. Sit up straight, front of your seat. We're going to do a very quick breathwork exercise. Now, if you have not done breathwork before, this is a really cool thing that a lot of major companies are using to really ground yourself. Nike does this with their athletes. NASA does this. You could be like an astronaut for a minute. Okay, so it's going to be really quick, just 1 round of box breathing. So what that means is I'm going to count you through. It's 4, 4, 4, 4. So we're going to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out, and then, okay, right? Very simple. So I'm going to talk you through it now. So nice and straight, both feet on the ground. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. And hold, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and big breath in and release. Wow, thank you so much. We're just 3 minutes into the event this year, and you're already on the edge of your seats and holding your breath for community learning. All right, thank you, everyone. Now, CMX has some amazing new things for us this year. Beth introduced some. I'm really excited for the hot takes. It's like a TEDx talk, but even half the amount of time. They get like 7 or 8 minutes, so they're really giving us a hot take, something spicy that we get to talk about after. We have a book signing later. We have a happy hour. We have all kinds of fun things for you today.